That looks a lot like shed laying out there. The first one that I found. It's always a welcome sight, that first shed of the year. Just out here checking a camera. Actually came to take a camera down that I'm sure is dead. Stumbled across one. It's about 10 below zero, so I'm headed back to the truck. Well, I just found the 6th shed of the day. I believe that makes this the best day of shed hunting I've ever had, even though I've only been out here about an hour and a half. I was just standing here for a second, admiring this incredible rub right here, and I looked a little bit past. Looks like a pretty good shed laying up there. Let's go check it out. Gotta love it. This is a young buck that is really weird, super short beams, but mass and points, just awesome. And when I was taking the ATL of this one, I looked over and looky what's laying right here. Are you kidding me? The other side. Oh, look at that chunky little thing. My goodness. Look at that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Happy shed hunter. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. The weather is not pretty. It was kind of gray earlier. Looked like a good time to go for a little walk, but just got done feeding my neighbor's cows. Walked up here in the pasture, found a shed. I got pictures of that deer at my house. Just stumbled across the first one of the day. Literally. I'm glad I didn't step on it because it's small enough. It probably would have poked a hole in my boot. Isn't it cute? It's been about a half hour since I picked up that last one. Getting into one of my favorite spots in this place, or this piece of timber. I've found a lot of sheds right around here, and something caught my eye right over here, and I thought it was probably just some reed canary grass sticking up. It's a little thin, but looks like a pretty decent horn laying over there. I thought it looked like a 3-point, and it is. Pretty cool one. I'm gonna keep my eyes open for the other side. Well, I got 2 in the pack. I just found another one. If that doesn't look like a spot for a buck to bed, I don't know what does. That's a beautiful horn. Not big. Probably a great little 2-year-old. Been at it a couple hours and haven't had any luck. But I finally spotted a shed, so. Cool young buck. Big old brow tine on him. I'd probably say this is probably a yearling. Little tiny little pedicle on there. But mainframe 10 with a big brow. Could be a beast one day. I'm gonna keep looking. I just spotted a really nice shed. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been chewed on already. Pretty bad. So let's go pick it up. Yep, it's a dandy, and it's been chewed big time. It's a pretty big antler. Can't get the camera far enough away. That would have been a hammer. Well, it's February 22nd, and it feels like I've walked a million miles looking for a shed for Todd. I've found a couple this week, but it's always been too dark to get the camera out. I pretty much just stumbled across them, but I just found one, and I'm saying this one's for Todd. It looks like a pretty good one. You can start to see it there. Not as big as I thought, but still really nice. Really nice antler. I think I just spotted the first one of the day. Looks decent. That's a cool picture. Well, there's the one. There they are together. Really cool little buck. Maybe a really cool two. I'd probably say a 2-year-old.
Be a great buck.
Yeah. Squirrels. Dang you squirrels. Let's find some more. I'm going to show you, I just found a really nice shed. It's a match to, well, pretty sure, yeah, it's a big match to the biggest one I've found so far this year, so pretty excited. Oh, there it is. You can see the brow tine sticking up there right in that little trail. Awesome. There it is. What a beauty. Awesome. This is a little hump in this field. I would call this a night bed shed. You can see some little flat spots out here where deer have been laying at night, where there's no grass sticking up through the snow. So I don't know where the deer was bedded, or he was probably headed to the east here of me to hit a bean field, and there's stalks farther east and lots of waterways out there, so I don't know, he probably stopped here real early in the morning on his way back to bed, but I'd say this deer probably laid here for a little bit at night or at dark, in the dark. So isn't that pretty? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that big thing. What an awesome buck. Huge brow. Little bonus point there. The other side was a clean 4. This is a 5-point side with a little bonus. It'll make a great set to have. Awesome. Obviously a very mature buck, probably on the downhill. Love it. Love it. March 15th. It's my anniversary. And I just found an awesome anniversary present. Landry, you're the best. I just getting into the timber here, and I look over and I see one of those things like, that can't be an antler, but I'm gonna glass it. I see a huge G2 sticking up over there. So let's see what we got. There it is. I don't like seeing all this hair right here. And it looks like a little bit of a chunky shed, so hopefully that buck didn't lay here dead. I mean, obviously something's laying here dead. And I believe it's that buck. Son of a gun. Well, seems like I find one about every year like that, where I'll see a shed and then start seeing hair. But oh well, I'm gonna take the shed. We just won't be looking for this guy next year. That big old G2 on that. That's awesome. Well, it's May 1st and I'm still shed hunting because I can't farm and I can't get motivated to go turkey hunting. Got a little new access today. Neighbors let me walk his fields and I got one spotted up here, so we'll go check it out. Pretty nice antler. Real nice. Been out here quite a while. Actually spotted it from quite a ways away. Don't give up on looking in fields when it gets late because the last year's crop fodder starts getting darker colored and the antlers just keep getting wider. So I spotted this one from 150 yards away. If I had been laying tines up, I probably wouldn't have saw it, but saw that big white curve of the beam stood out against a corn stalk, so pretty cool.